Welcome to Movement Mondays, where we release a new video every Monday to show you how to prevent and correct injuries so that you can move like you mean it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Movement Center. This is Mitch again. This is Eddie, and we are in part 2 on Movement Mondays here. Part 2 of, like I said, the deadlift, a little bit for people that are tilted forwards and kind of grinding the low back. People who feel this, Eddie's someone that feels a ton in his low back after he does the deadlift. So we kind of coming in saying, my low back's fried after I do my deadlift movement. I don't feel it all in my butt, I don't feel it all in my hamstrings, the packs going on. And so a lot of times it's because we're overextended. So if you're that person, go back and watch part 1 of this. We talk about how to find neutral pelvis, how to then activate your core, which is pretty important for it, and then some things to look for, like if there's hamstring issues, that sort of thing. But for today, what we're going to focus on, guys, is an activation drill you can use once you've trained your core, once you've got your neutral pelvis down, to reactivate and kind of get up to a better hip hinge position, and some progressions. To start with, to remind you guys, we're going to look at Eddie here, beautiful Eddie. He's going to come over here, and we're going to look at his hip hinge. So he's going to go ahead and go up, pick it up, bend down, and pick it up. Perfect. He goes down. And now we're going to exaggerate. So he goes back up, and we're going to give you a look at this. He really arches his back. So a lot of people will stand in this kind of upright position. Girls are a bit worse for this than guys. Eddie's in the similar female back. And if he goes down and he bends down, you can see him pretty extended, right? So you can see that arch coming right here is really, really kind of forward here. And then this, you can imagine, just this angle, he might come in with low back pain, right? Or tiredness to here, because he's loading all these muscles and not this beautiful bunch of steel that goes, okay? So you can relax there. Perfect. So let's take a look at how to do that properly at the end. But the drill we're going to do is a progression drill. So Eddie, come down here. So again, if you look back at how we kind of started this stuff, what we're doing here is Eddie has an issue, or we have an issue driving the hips back and understanding where this is in space. So he knows how to find neutral pelvis now. His core is a bit turned on. We're going to load this in the back. Put his bum back in his heels. We're going to load this weight. So you're going to put this right on the back of your tail. It's better with a kettlebell. We don't have one handy. We've got a dumbbell here. We've got that on his butt. And the reason being is it gives him some feedback or a cue that he knows that he can now feel something, in space. He's going to feel move forward in space as he comes up. So he's kind of in his position here. His arms are relaxed. He's going to squeeze his butt and come up top. So as he comes up, good squeeze. Perfect. So he's maintaining neutral back here. You can feel something on his back as he come back down. Perfect. So he's doing a modified hip hinge. So come back up, squeeze the butt, drive forward. And he's working on his buns of steel, right? And he's going to come back down and keep doing that. So that looks pretty good, right? You can see there's some things he might change to make it perfect, but in terms of his movement, he's able to maintain neutral back as he does this. He comes up, he's squeezing his butt. He feels more in your butt a little bit.
I do.
He feels more in his butt.
Buns of steel back.
His buns of steel. Low back's not being loaded as much. It looks a little bit better in this movement. So we might have him train this a little bit to just understand what it is in space, relax there. We can put a band around him to the back. So some ideas, you can band yourself so again you can push through that and fight through that, make the glutes push your body, your mass forward in space and then come back, and it kind of pulls you back to really have your body understand what that is. That's right, so let's say he's mastered that, he's feeling good. Our next thing you can start doing is pulling from an elevated surface. So we bring this over here. Ready, you grab that. So the issue is if we pull it from the floor, so you can see out there, if we pull it from the floor when he comes down, let's say my hands are tight, I don't have the mobility, my hips are stiff, whatever, I come down, and if I can get to here, no problem, but then all of a sudden, to get lower, I have to do something weird, and show off my booty, whatever it might be, then this all of a sudden becomes the issue. So you have this good patterning, but something's stiffening or not letting you get there, and you start to compensate. So we can elevate up the floor to use the good range you have, and as your range progresses, you improve it. If you work on that stuff, then you can lower it to the floor. Okay? So let everyone's ready to go bar down, deadlift. So we're ready. We're going to line up here, feet underneath with the weight underneath him. And we're going to have him pull from here. So let's say he was perfect from all those things. He's here, he loads up, his back is neutral, right? He's going to squeeze from his butt, pretending he's almost doing this drill, and drive up and deadlift. Awesome, and come back down. Now he's still a little bit overarched here in this position, right? And as he works on this stuff, we probably wouldn't have him start here. We probably have him start on this drill, make sure his core is super strong, and then have him train. But keep going. It's hard, good. And so we want to make sure he can get up. Now watch this, guys. If we take this away, again, stop there, all the way down. Can you guys see that arch? You guys maybe want to come zoom in a little bit, and then we'll take a look. As you can see, when he goes down his bottom position, he gets a bit more of an arch happening through right here now that he's kind of come down and then come up it. Awesome, and back down. So right there, you can see you can't quite hold that position when he goes lower. So come back up. Last one, I promise. So he comes up, he feels good, he goes down, slow. So right there, now watch, boom, he starts to extend to right that spot. You can take a break. So what happens then, as you can see, he goes past that range of motion. You can't quite control, whether it's core, hamstrings, hip flexors, can't quite control that position, and boom, something goes, right? So make sure you check all this stuff out, you know what's going on, here's some ideas with some progressions. If you have questions, let us know. Follow us on Instagram, we have that going on too, guys, at the Movement Center. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. If you have questions, leave it for Eddie. If you want to know where his number, you can put it down below as well. And Eddie?
You want to move like you mean it.
Move like you mean it. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great Monday.